Hey scrappy people, it's Tracy Reed here today coming at you with a real-time video. So this layout only took me about 15 minutes to create, so I thought it would be a perfect layout to start sort of a real-time video series of me scrapbooking in, real time. I did not do a voiceover, or I did not do a voiceover while I was doing this because A, I didn't have the idea until I saw how short the video was, and B, I cannot talk and scrapbook at the same time. So I'm still going to be doing voiceovers in this series, but it's still I'm not cutting anything out and I'm not speeding anything up. So this is the last page of my vacation layouts, and this is like the coming home page. On our way home from Myrtle Beach, we actually went south a little bit to Charleston so that we could go to Folly Beach, and we stopped in Charleston at the Tattooed Moose, which I didn't know it at the time, but has been on diners, drive-ins, and dives. I just Googled best restaurant for locals for lunch or something like that, and that's where we ended up. So I have a photo of us eating at the Tattooed Moose plus the mural on the side of the building. I have a photo of a bridge going into Charleston, a photo of the two boys sleeping in the back seat, and then two photos down at the bottom at the North Carolina rest stop where we stopped at our Rest Stops of America tour. So I'm using the Cocoa Daisy Lemon Grove kit. I keep using this kit. I really love the color scheme. It really works really well with my photos, and there's a lot of blue and yellow in these photos specifically, so it was just absolutely perfect. So I decided to go ahead and put Hello Charleston on this top right photo as a sort of title card sort of a thing. So like I said, I did not cut anything out, so this picking of letters is agonizing for me, but I'm just pulling all the letters off in advance, kind of seeing that they will work and fit on this card. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but I do manage to make all of Charleston fit on that photo, and I have no idea where I went now. See, this is what happens when you do real-time videos. You just disappear. But I'm using the Lemon Grove kit because it matches so well. But there's not a lot of like travel things in the Lemon Grove kit. So I did pull out a couple of things from the Crate Paper, not this year, but last year's summer collection that was a travel line. I'm not sure what it was called, to go with it. So I'm starting in the middle of the photo with the middle of the word so that I can make sure everything is centered and fits well. So that E was a little bit crooked, and it's always hard to make sure that the letters are perfect on photos because they stick so easily. So I'm working my way from the center to the outside edges, and looking at it now, it's definitely going to fit, but it is going to definitely go from edge to edge. But that Hello Charleston was perfect for that photo because that was the bridge going into Charleston. I would like to spend more time in that city, I think. It was really cute, but I didn't get to see much of it because we were on a mission to go to Folly Beach, so gonna have to visit it more. It's right on the ocean, right on the coast. And I did not know that about Charleston. Of course, I've never really paid much attention to East Coast geography, being from the West Coast. So I'm learning a lot lately about East Coast geography. I decided to put that this was the best right in the center of this photo. I thought it was, there's a lot of, just dead space with glasses and stuff in the center of the photo, so I thought it was a perfect place for it. That place actually was really good. Had sort of a small menu, and it was a little bit expensive, probably because it's been on diners, drive-ins, and dives, so it was a little bit expensive for what it was, but it was still really good. I'm going to put this places to go, things to do on this photo of Finn. I'm not sure why. I just really liked it. And also the struggle is real. We were almost home, like just a few hours out and ready to be home, and it had been a long few days, and there was this big blue star on the ground, so of course my 8-year-old wanted to lay down in it, and I just thought it was funny. The struggle is real was perfect. Places to go, things to do, just kind of worked for a travel layout for me. I'm going to add this travel day, which was from that crepe paper line. It's pink, but I don't care. It's a nice pale pink, so it's not too clashy. I'm going to put this little sticker of car right above that Hello Charleston. It's from the planner stickers, but I end up never using them, so I thought I wanted to use it just to say that I used it. So now I'm going to add, I want to add this circle, but I kind of have a hard time finding somewhere to put it. I didn't want to cover up the mural itself, but there was really no option, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna add let's eat here, and then I end up adding something else to that page as well, or that photo, not page. That center card is actually from an Allie Edwards kit. I find that her mostly blank cards work pretty well for these kind of layouts where I'm just kind of wrapping the whole story up into one card worth of journaling. Trying to find a journaling strip for this bottom corner. I like that silvery, that silver foil is fun. And I add that this way, which is from the crepe paper line as well. Those were the only two things that were from the crepe paper line. Of course, I put it on crooked, so it has to be straightened out. Trim off the edge. You can see why I normally speed these things up, but I really like the idea of scrapbooking in real time, because a lot of times people think that like it just is so fast and it comes so easy to people who scrapbook on YouTube, but I just wanted to show that it's you know, slow as anybody else. I just know how to edit videos so that they're not boring. And also, some layouts are just, you know, simple and only take 15 minutes, and that's not a big deal. This layout still comes out really cute. It doesn't have to require massive amounts of embellishing and crazy techniques to be cute. Really wanted to use this, but I really didn't have anywhere that it would fit, so back it goes. Lots of circles on this spread instead. I'm going to use this geotag, and what's funny is I end up using the center of the geotag as well, and you'll see where in a minute. I liked how busy that geotag looked in the middle of that busy photo. I could have used the orange, but then it would have been a lot of orange in the middle, and I didn't want that. You can see there's a lot of touching of photos over and over and over again while I think. I really wanted to use this "we were here," so it's going to go on that photo of Patrick and I. I thought maybe I would layer some stuff, but I can't really find anything to layer with it. Look through the photo, or I mean through the stickers. Maybe there will be something here. I'm going to put some hearts on this photo while I think. There's always cute little hearts on these sticker sheets, and I always forget to use them, but this is a great photo to use them on, so on they go. They're always hard to get off they're so cute and delicate, they're hard to get off the sticker sheet. Gotta add a ton, because that's how I roll. I think that this video was after a long day of recording videos, so I just wanted this done. That, and I just wanted my vacation photos to be done. I thought that I like had really streamlined the process and really like pared down the photos, but man, when it came to photographing, or when it came to actually scrapbooking all these pictures, it took me forever to get it done. But yay, this is the last one. It's finally done. Oh, peel that sticker off. Be very careful. I ended up using that "we were here" on the tattooed moose photo, I guess, because it wouldn't fit up there in that corner very well on the above Patrick's head. I'm going to add in my journaling. And again, I've been doing this a lot lately, using this notepad to add lines to my journaling. Just did it on a lot of a lot of pages all at once. So all of my more recent videos have this technique, if you want to call it a technique. It works pretty well though. Helps me keep my journaling straight, because I would not write straight if I did not have lines. I've found that out about myself. So there's my lines, and I'm going to add in the actual journaling, which is going to be agonizing. Okay, now, I just deleted like a minute and a half of writing. You're welcome. You did not want to watch that. So real time minus a minute and a half. So we're almost done here. I'm just kind of looking through everything, seeing if there's anything else I want to add. There's always so much in these Cocoa Daisy kits that I always feel like I have to do so many layouts just to really feel like I use these kits to their full advantage, because they're so amazing. So that's kind of my thought process when I'm using them. I'm adding a little bit of journaling to this bottom card about our Rest Stops of America tradition. So yeah, there's that. Something we do every time we go anywhere new. We like to stop at rest stops right after we cross a state border, because they're always kind of cool. And so I just made sure I noted that that was a Rest Stops of America tour stop. And what I'm trying to do here, I think, is find something to go on that photo of Finn, because I felt like the way that I put those word strips on there were kind of odd, and like there was this weird blank space, but I didn't think that if I moved the word strips it would be any better. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I could put in there. And of course I think maybe geotags, but I don't like the way that that looks. And then I noticed that there's this little dot from the inside of that geotag, and it works just like a little patterned enamel dot. So I decided to put that one there and pull the center out of the other geotag, which will actually bring in a little bit of orange down there in that bottom corner, like there's orange in the top corner. So that works out well for me. Thought maybe I wanted to use this little car icon, but no, it's too big, and I already have the car icon up there in the top right corner, so I put it here instead. That way they're a little bit offset and they're not like on top of each other visually. And I'm just about done. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you. Alright, thank you.